do this. All right, so anytime doing this, always disconnect your battery, wait for about 5 minutes. Then you'll go in back with the steering wheel, and there's these caps, both ends, pop them out. All right, once you remove the cap, there's a 10 mil socket right there, 10 millimeter socket right there. Just remove it. Once you removed the two bolts, you just slightly pull out the airbag, and you're gonna be greeted with two wires right there, the blue one and yellow one. They're connected by those orange tabs. You disconnect that, and you also disconnect the horn. The horn is this one right here. So the way you disconnect it, these two are here. Let me show you. You want to get yourself flat head and just want to pry up, and it'll look like that. Once they're lifted up, you just want to pull up, and I'll demonstrate that real quick. So it should just pop out like that. Same thing with this one. This one, you can easily just pull it out. It shouldn't be that hard. So at the moment, don't mind the wiring. I'll tell you guys what you do with that wiring, but right now we want to focus on removing the airbag. So you see these metal clamps. The goal is to put them inside the plastic, and the way you do it is by pressing it. So before pressing it, get yourself flat head like this. That way this plastic can go inside. And if you look, watch, you see how this went inside? You have to make this go inside the plastic as well, all the way around. So once you got those right there everywhere, when you press on the horn, you see how you can actually like lift up the plastic more. Again, it's hard to do it with one hand, but you just repeat the same thing all the way around. So this is what I mean. You want to get both metals inside the plastic all the way around. So this is basically where you want to get to. You see how the metal is inside the plastic? Again, if we flip it around, you see? So you want to repeat it all the way around. Hopefully this makes sense. All right, so this is where you should be at. Airbag's about to come out, but what's holding it is the back. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but same thing here. You see how there's literally clips right there? Same thing, you would push it in and try to get the plastic to go above the metal. So check it out. I pushed it in, and again, I don't know if you guys can tell, but again, all I did was just push it in like this. Like I said, I already have all around it out. It's just the top. Once you have it, push it in. Let me try to see if I can do it with one hand. You should be able to just, you see how that's released right there. So you just have to repeat it to the other ones. Yeah, again, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you kind of get my drift where I'm going at. But yeah, this is basically what you'll do. See, it's almost there. See, one more tap right there. Once you have the airbag released, it comes off like this. You can put that on the side, and then that's where you get to the badge. Again, don't mind mine because I already did mine. The whole reason why I even have the two-sided tape here is because I was thinking of making some bolts so I can bolt it on, but I don't want this thing to make the bag not want to explode in case an accident happens. So I'd rather have like two-sided tape, which it's really good, honestly. I've been having it for almost, I think, 5 months, 6 months, and it hasn't really fell or anything like that. So it's pretty sturdy, this two-sided tape. But yeah, let me take mine out and put the new one in. Yeah, this stuff really sticks good to this chrome thing that I put inside. It's like kind of like ducking tape, and yeah, it holds real good. That's why I even put it in the back. But you see how it's not coming off? Like I said, you really have to pull it. So it's just a one-time use. So like that's how you know it's not gonna come out when you're driving, but also it's also going to be pretty good if you ever crash. Hope to God you don't, but if you do, the badge would just come off and you'll be safe. Crazy how I removed all the two-sided tape, and even when I press like inside, this thing's pretty tough. the two-sided tape, so you guys know for sure this thing is not gonna come out. So this was basically my first prototype. Again, it wasn't the best one, but I really did put a lot of work into it. I could have done better, but again, you would take your old badge off. Again, it's really easy. You want to make a hole. The reason why mine's even huge is because, again, I was just playing with it, trying to see how big I need to make it. So at the end of the day, you don't have to make it this big. Like I said, the way I did it now, it's going to be pretty slim now. So I say you just probably have to make a hole around here, maybe down here a little bit more. So yeah, you basically just put in here, yeah, right over here. After the two-sided tape, you remove it, it's gonna look something like this again, which is really nice. Honestly, that looks really nice. I'm gonna show you how you wire this thing. So once you remove the silicone, I mean not silicone, the two-sided tape, again, you just run it through there. I'll line it up to your wants, and just press it in there. All right, guys. So once you have it in there, you're gonna get a few of these two-sided tape. That way, if you guys want to put some extra security, you can, like I did. It's fine. If not, it's all good. Also, in case light does shine out, I would probably recommend putting maybe some tape around it. That way light doesn't go through. But it's up to you guys. It's up to you. So this is how you wire it. If you see mine's already wired. This is my power and this is my ground. So you would have to remove this right here. So let me see if I can get this removed. So I was actually mistaken, my bad. You don't have to remove it. There's a clip right here, a connection right there. All you have to do is literally just pinch it, and it should. Again, it's kind of hard to do because you need two hands. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get as close as possible. So if you look, you have three connections. The green one, you have a solid blue, and then you have a blue with a white strip right there. The reason why you're seeing tape on both of three, because I was experimenting. I found out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one right here will give you more of a brighter output, honestly. Like really bright, like kind of like 12 volts. But again, you can easily get yourself a blade and just strip a little bit of wire and get your meter and see how much voltage you're getting. But I was satisfied with number 2, which is just solid blue, this right here. So I stripped it and I tapped into it and I got myself power. And for the ground, it's going to be the green. You can't mess that up. So same thing with that. I grabbed and tapped into it. Just please make sure when you do this, put electricity tape. Don't make sure they don't tap or they don't touch, because that's going to be a problem. So always put electricity tape to make sure you don't cause a shortage or anything like that. Okay, I'm not responsible. This is your own risk, guys. but yeah, once it's done, you can plug it back in. Let's see if I can put it back in there. Come on. I guess it's just so difficult doing it with one hand. There you go. So now that you know you have your power and your ground, it's really simple. You take out your you take your whatever this is, the cover, and you would just connect your positive to your positive and your ground to your ground. So let me put it all together again. All you have to do with that is just put it in, push it in there, and it's gonna literally clamp. All right, so it is a little bit dirty, the badge, just because it has that mirror black look to it. But let me show you how it looks like when you turn it on. Again, there it is. Again, it's better at night because you can see way better. But overall, that is clean, man. All right, before I let you guys go, again, I just want to show you guys the thickness of this thing, man. Look at that, man. Again, that is just, I'm just amazed how good I got it too. But yeah, guys, this will be available on the RT SRT8, the circle one. Again, the reason why it's SRT8, I mean SRT on the shield is because I guess one of my customers has a engine swap, so it's all good. You know, at the end of the day, we can't do a full conversion. You know, we can just do the front. You know, but yeah, guys, let me show you one more time. Again, we can do it in blue, white, and red, man. Whew. Just amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys be. You guys take care. Peace.